Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Wednesday. We've got 15 matchups on this MLB slate today. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Working our way to 21.3K subs. Should be able to hit that today, guys, so keep up the good work. Check out all my betting links in the description below. FanDuel's got a nice same game parlay for the finals today, guys. 30% profit boost. Go ahead and take advantage of that. They also have, for new customers, bet 5, get 200 in bonus bets if your bet wins. So take advantage of that, guys, especially on this big MLB slate today. And yeah, we'll hop in it. Big slate, 15 matchups, starting with the Colorado Rockies versus the Minnesota Twins. Minnesota opening up as big home favorites at minus 250. The Rockies plus 200 with the over-under at 8. Rockies coming into this matchup 24-43. The Twins 35-32. Pitching for the Rockies is Austin Gomber with an ERA of 3.38. Pitching for the Twins is Pablo Lopez with an ERA of 5.45. Gomber, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Lopez, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 7 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Lopez has had some bad starts on the mound here. He's given up 14 runs in his last 3 starts. Rockies beating the Twins yesterday 5-4. Now, nice bounce back win after getting a shutout the game prior. And yeah, Minnesota's 3-7 in their last 10. They haven't really played well. Colorado hasn't played well either. Gomber, he's been okay, nothing crazy, but Lopez just been getting lit up here lately. And with being that big of favorites, with Lopez getting lit up a lot and all those runs he gives up, yeah, I'll take the Rockies plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Toronto Blue Jays versus the Milwaukee Brewers. Brewers opening up as home favorites at minus 115. Toronto minus 105 with the over-under at 9. Toronto coming into this matchup 33-34. The Brewers 39-28. Pitching for Toronto is Chris Bassett with an ERA of 3.80. Pitching for the Brewers is Tobias Myers with an ERA of 4.15. Bassett, his last start, he pitched 8 innings, gave up 1 run, had 7 strikeouts. Myers, his last start, he pitched 8 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Toronto coming off a Brewers win yesterday, 3-0, shutting them out. Yeah, nice win for Toronto. Brewers still 6-1 at home. They still play great at home. Couldn't get nothing going yesterday. Myers coming off definitely probably his best start of the season, giving up no runs here. Yeah, haven't really seen the Brewers. We saw them get shut out against Philly, 5-6 games ago, and the game after, 10-0 against Detroit. They dominated the next game here. I expect a big bounce back for the Brewers after getting shut out yesterday, and I think I'm going to take the Brewers at home today. Next matchup, we got the Houston Astros versus the San Francisco Giants. Giants opening up as home favorites at minus 120. Astros plus 100 with the over-under at 7. Astros coming into this matchup 31-37. The Giants 33-35. Pitching for the Astros is Framber Valdez with an ERA of 3.53. Pitching for the Giants is Logan Webb with an ERA of 2.92. Valdez, his last start, he pitched 9 innings, gave up 1 run, had 8 strikeouts. Webb, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Houston, coming off a Giants win yesterday, 3-1, nice underdog win for them. Giants just 1-5 at home. Valdez coming off back-to-back 1-run games. Webb coming off a 2-run game here. I think Houston's a good underdog today, and I'm going to take Houston plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Oakland Athletics versus the San Diego Padres. Padres opening up as home favorites at minus 200. Oakland plus 160 with the over-under at 8. Oakland coming into this matchup 26-43. The Padres 36-35. Pitching for Oakland is Hogan Harris with an ERA of 2.21. Pitching for the Padres is Michael King with an ERA of 3.58. Harris, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 3 strikeouts, coming off 2 very good starts on the mound to start the season. King, he's been very solid here lately, coming off a 0-run game. The 2 games prior, he's given up 1 run in each of his last 2 prior. So he's been solid. Oakland on a 4-game losing streak, losing to the Padres yesterday 4-3. Oakland 0-5 against the Padres, 2-14 on the road here. Love King on the mound. He's been great here, and it's been close to series, but they've been the better team. I like the Padres at home in this one. Next matchup, we got the Atlanta Braves versus the Baltimore Orioles. Baltimore opening up as home favorites at -130. The Braves +110 with the over/under at 9. Braves coming into this matchup 35-29. Baltimore 44-22. Pitching for the Braves is Spencer Schwellenbach with an ERA of 8.38. Pitching for Baltimore is Cade Povich with an ERA of 10.12. Schwellenbach, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 6 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Povich, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 6 runs, had 2 strikeouts. Both pitchers only pitched once or twice this season. They've given up a lot of runs here. I think maybe the over could be a play. Braves on a 4-game losing streak, getting shut out by Baltimore yesterday, 4-0. Baltimore on a 5-game winning streak. I'm not really liking either pitcher, honestly. I think probably the over is probably a better play. I think Braves will definitely get some runs in on Povich. But I like Baltimore here. I just didn't see enough life from the Braves, and Baltimore's playing good. So I'll take Baltimore at home here. Next matchup, we got the Washington Nationals versus the Detroit Tigers. Detroit opening up as home favorites at -125. Washington +105 with the over/under at 7.5. Washington coming into this matchup 31-35. Detroit 32-34. Pitching for the Nationals is Jake Irvin with an ERA of 3.12. Pitching for Detroit is Reese Olson with an ERA of 3.43. Irvin, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Olson, he's coming off an 8-5 run game here, so his last 2 games have not been good at all. Washington on a 4-game winning streak, beating Detroit yesterday 5-4. Detroit just 1-4 in their last 5. Washington 4-2 on the road right now. They're 4-1 against Detroit here, so they've been good. Olson's been very good on the mound this season for them here, and I think they're good underdogs today. I'll take Washington +1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Chicago Cubs versus the Tampa Bay Rays. Tampa Bay opening up as home favorites at -115. Cubs -105 with the over/under at 7.5. Cubs coming into this matchup 32-35. The Rays 32-35. Pitching for the Cubs is Javier Assad with an ERA of 2.74. Pitching for the Rays is Aaron Savale with an ERA of 5.51. Assad, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Savale, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 8 strikeouts. Cubs losing to Tampa Bay yesterday, 5-2. Nice little win for the Rays here. Cubs are just 2-4 against Tampa, 1-5 on the road against Tampa here, where they've had their struggles. Both pitchers give up runs. Assad, coming off a 5-run game, his last three starts haven't been that amazing. I still think Cubs are good dogs today. Wasn't able to really do much yesterday, but Tampa Bay's not really playing that well. So I think Cubs can definitely steal today, and I'll take Cubs +1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Cleveland Guardians versus Cincinnati Reds. Looking like Cincinnati, looking like we're at a pick'em scenario. It might be different other sites, but from what I'm seeing, both teams -110 with the over/under at 8. Cleveland coming into this matchup 43-22. The Reds 32-35. Pitching for the Guardians is Tanner Beebe with an ERA of 3.73. Pitching for the Reds is Nick Lodolo with an ERA of 2.92. Beebe, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Lodolo, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 7 strikeouts. Cleveland on a 3-game winning streak, beating the Reds yesterday 5-3. They are 5-1 on the road against Cincinnati here, so they've been very good against the Reds. Playing well during this 3-game run. Yeah, in a pick'em scenario, both pitchers giving up like 1 to 2 runs here. I'll take the team that's playing well, and I'll take a shot with the Guardians on the road. Next matchup, we've got the Miami Marlins versus the New York Mets. Mets opening up as home favorites at -160. Marlins +130 with the over-under at 8. Marlins coming into this matchup 23-43. The Mets 28-37. Pitching for the Marlins is Braxton Garrett with an ERA of 5.81. Pitching for the Mets is David Peterson with an ERA of 3.09. Garrett, his last start, he pitched 2 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Peterson, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 2 strikeouts. Miami beating the Mets yesterday 4-2. Nice underdog win for Miami. They are 4-1 against the Mets here. Peterson, has been okay. Nothing crazy. Garrett coming off a 5-run game, but his 2 games prior gave up 1 and 0 runs, so he's definitely capable of having some good performances here. And yeah, Mets, should have known when Mets are bigger favorites, they really do let you down here. I'll take the Marlins +1.5 on the road. Next matchup, I got the Philadelphia Phillies versus the Boston Red Sox. Phillies opening up as road favorites at -130. Boston +115 with the over-under at 8.5. Phillies coming into this matchup 46-20. Boston 33-34. Pitching for the Phillies is Christopher Sanchez with an ERA of 2.58. Pitching for Boston is Nick Pivetta with an ERA of 3.40. Sanchez, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 3 strikeouts. Pivetta, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 9 strikeouts. The Phillies coming off a Boston win 4-1 yesterday. A nice win for them. 8-2 in their last 10. They're 7-2 on the road against Boston here, so they've been very good against the Red Sox. Sanchez has been good on the mound. He's only given up 2 runs and 3 starts. Pivetta coming off a 0-run game against the Braves here, but had his rougher starts. He's given up 7 runs and 3 starts. Yeah, I just love the Phillies. They're playing so good. Sanchez good on the mound. They hit well. I gotta take the Phillies on the road. Next matchup, we got the Pittsburgh Pirates versus the St. Louis Cardinals. Cardinals opening up as home favorites at -180. The Pirates +140 with the over-under at 8.5. Pirates coming into this matchup 32-34. The Cardinals 31-34. Pitching for the Pirates is Bailey Falter with an ERA of 3.69. Pitching for the Cardinals is Sonny Gray with an ERA of 3.21. Falter, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Gray, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Pittsburgh, nice win yesterday against St. Louis, winning 2-1 in that one. They are 8-2 against the Cardinals, 6-3 on the road against the Cardinals, where they've been very good. Both pitchers have been giving up some runs here. I think Pirates are, a decent dog today. Not sure I want to pay that high of a price tag on the Cardinals. The way they've played, I'll take the Pirates +1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the New York Yankees versus the Kansas City Royals. Yankees opening up as road favorites at -160. The Royals +130 with the over-under at 10.5. Yankees coming into this matchup 48-21. The Royals 39-29. Pitching for the Yankees is Cody Poteet with an ERA of 1.72. Pitching for the Royals is Dan Altavilla with an ERA of 0. Poteet, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 1 strikeout. He's been very good on the mound so far. And then Altavilla, it looks like he's making his first start of the season here for the Royals. Yankees 8-2 in their last 10 on a 2-game 2-game winning streak against the Royals, beating them 10-1 yesterday. I mean, they had a great game yesterday. They're 7-0 on the road, 7-2 on the road against the Royals here. Teats been really good on the mound. Yankees been playing really good. I'll take the Yankees on the road. Next matchup, we got the Chicago White Sox versus the Seattle Mariners. Seattle opening up as home favorites at -250. The White Sox +200 with the over-under at 7.5. White Sox coming into this matchup 17-51. Seattle 39-30. Pitching for the White Sox is Jonathan Cannon with an ERA of 5.94. Pitching for Seattle is Bryce Miller with an ERA of 3.81. Cannon, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 5 strikeouts. He's given up 11 runs in his last 3 starts. Miller, he's coming off a 7-run game, but his 2 games prior, he had a 0-run and a 2-run game, so he's been solid, just coming off a rough game. White Sox dropping back-to-back to Seattle here. Seattle winning 4-3 against the White Sox. But it's been a close series, and the White Sox have kind of just blown it in the later innings these last 2 games. They're 0-8 on the road, 1-4 on the road against Seattle here. Yeah, I like Seattle. They've just been, White Sox just been blowing these late leads. And Cannon, he's been getting lit up here these last 2 games here. And I think I'm going to take the Mariners at home. Next matchup, we got the Los Angeles Angels versus the Arizona Diamondbacks. Arizona opening up as home favorites at -150. Angels +130 with the over-under at 8.5. Angels coming into this matchup 25-41. Arizona 32-35. Pitching for the Angels is Jose Soriano with an ERA of 3.64. Pitching for Arizona is Slade Sassoni with an ERA of 5.66. Soriano, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 1 strikeout. Sassoni, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Angels, losing a bad one yesterday to Arizona, 9-4. Nice win for Arizona to kind of get back on track here. Angels, just 1-5 on the road, haven't really played that well. Not the greatest pitching matchup here, but yeah, I think I got to roll with Arizona. Didn't love what I saw yesterday, so I don't feel too confident about them today. So I'll take the Diamondbacks at home today. Then the last matchup, we got the Texas Rangers versus the Los Angeles Dodgers. Dodgers opening up as home favorites at -190. The Rangers +150 with the over-under at 8.5. Rangers coming into this matchup 31-35. The Dodgers 42-26. Pitching for the Dodgers is Walker Buehler with an ERA of 4.82. Pitching for the Rangers is John Gray with an ERA of 2.12. Gray, his last start, he pitched 2 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Let's see, Buehler. His last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 4 runs, gave up 3 runs, had 3 strikeouts. He's coming off 3 straight games of giving up 3 runs each. So hopefully he can, dial that down a bit. But yeah, Rangers, they got destroyed yesterday. I mean, LA winning 15-2, absolutely dominating the Rangers. Kind of hard to back the Rangers when they get beat down by 13 yesterday. 1-6 on the road against the Dodgers. They got Corey Seager questionable. Hopefully Buehler can have a better game and not give up 3 runs like he has been lately. But with that hitting, I think I gotta take the Dodgers at home in this one. That's gonna be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Wednesday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Thursday. Have a good one.